and welcome to another video. Woohoo! Today we are going to be opening another Scrawlrbox, and this is the 118th, I believe. So let's dig in. Scroller scene. Let's see what we got. We obviously got a little candy, and this one's a sticker. We get a fine liner in black in 0.5. Nice. And then we got two Artist Pastel Dollarownie in shade pastel, no, in shade green gray, and in the shade maroon. Nice. And then we got the Aqua Brush Duo from Lyra. Double tip water soluble markers. Cool. In light orange, Naples yellow, flesh tint medium, flesh tint light, Mars red, and Van Dyck brown. Cool. And then we got the print, which is cool, and it is by Claudia Guariglia, I think. And here is where you can find her. Cool. Then we got a A5 mixed media 8 sheets, 160 GSM. Yeah. So let's do some testing, shall we? Also, I apologize for the lighting and if you can hear a lot of rain, because it is a very gray and rainy day here in Norway. So, yeah. But let's see. So, testing out the pastels, and this is the maroon. Then for the green, now these are actually very similar to my last Scrawlrbox video where I got the pastel pencils. These are the same, I think. I don't have any of the other ones with me right now, but I think they're the same, or at least very similar. Yeah, just normal pastel pencils. Not my favorite, but I've grown fonder of them since the last box because I've had a lot of fun. And then this is the fine liner. You can try to draw. Yeah. And then for the pencils, brush thingies. That was really elegant, I know. You're welcome. Oh, I thought it was a soft nib, but it's quite hard. But yeah. Oh, that's light. Oh. Not sure if you can actually see that, but I can. Sucks to be you. And then I don't like the thin side. I prefer the brush side. This is also really light. And this was more opaque, thankfully. And then we got another one, another light one. And then we got the last one. Yeah. And so that is some quick little swatches of them. And I am going to read this just to see about some tips. Yeah, so you can, they're water based, so you can do like little washes with them. And then you got some stitches, tie-dye effects, salt. Oh, it's me! Yo, what the fuck? Sorry. I'm in the scroller scene. Yo! I didn't know. This month has been sitting in my like pile of stuff to do for like 3 months, I think. But whoa, that's cool. I didn't know. And because it does say you can, I'm just gonna spray some water to see how they work with water. So one of the methods you can do is take the marker on the page and then with a little paintbrush with water you can drag it out. Which, yeah, I mean, okay. But then if you do get some pigment, some ink on the palette, and then add water, you get more of a watercolor texture. And it does seems like doing it on the palette first is easier for the paper to handle. So I think if I use water, that's gonna be my go-to. I don't know if you can see this, but the one where I did use the marker directly on the paper, it's more of it lifted more, so you can kind of see the paper starting to deteriorate and you get those little pops of paper, whereas you do get the same on the on the palette, blending on the palette, but not as much. So yeah, that's that. Now what do I want to draw? Now because it is skin tones, I feel like I should do something human related. Or I guess, because there's also the green one. No one asked me why. You know what I want to do? I want to draw a little pig. How does a pig look? In my world, this is a pig. And they probably have like floppy ears, kind of like that. I'm not looking at a reference at the moment, which I probably should be doing, but I can't be bothered. And then they have like pretty big eyes. And then they do have a mouth, don't they? I would hope so. And then we can just do a little. That's my little piggy. That thing would go there. Yes. Nice little piggy. And then because the pig is pink. Now I'm just playing around and I don't have anything to say, and it's so hard to draw while talking, so I'm sorry if I'm not gonna. It's probably gonna be a voiceover if I can be bothered, but I honestly don't have anything to talk about. La la la. This is a pig. Pigs are sometimes pink, sometimes they're not. I don't really know why. Is it something to do with the species of pig? Like, no clue, actually. And then you can add a little pink. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. I'm not actually in the mood to make art, but I thought, hey, why not? So I'm gonna try, but yeah, no. Oh, as I'm filming this, last night, the second season of My Life with the Walter Boys came out. Thoughts? I binged the whole thing and I am disappointed. No, I'm not. Yeah, no. It did feel, it was basically just a filler season. It wasn't anything too nice. I guess it was boring, which kind of sucked because I was really looking forward to another season. But yeah, I'm team Alex, by the way. Sorry, don't hate me. So I haven't actually watched the 2 last episodes. No, the last episode I haven't watched, because I was like, you know what, it's going good for Jackie and Alex, so I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna live in my own little bubble and pretend that they're together and everything is fine. But TikTok has spoiled it for me, unfortunately. So I'm a bit mad about that. But I get that they had to do it like that to get another season because they have to make money from it. Yeah. But, yeah. And I also don't get why Nathan had to cheat on Skylar. I didn't like Nathan this season. And Danny was cute, and Erin is cute. Love them together. But, yeah, no. And the parents are cute. I know, spoiler alert, George is gonna, the dad, I think his name is George, yeah. He's gonna end up at the hospital because who would have seen that one coming? Obviously something is wrong with his heart and he's gonna have a heart attack. And then they get more expenses, and yeah. But yeah. I love their mom. I love Catherine. She's cute. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people on TikTok saying they skipped a lot, which I totally get, actually. But I actually watched the whole thing, or not the last episode, at least not yet. I want to live in my little happy bubble a little while longer, but yeah. But people are saying this skips a lot of the scenes, and especially the ones with just the parents and Richard, and also a lot of the stuff with Will. And I get it because he's a total this season, and yeah, but I watched it all and I don't like him. I was a bit unsure about him, and I do wish his wife, that Haley, had been there, and I would love to see some more of the chemistry between Parker and Jackie, and I want them to be like sisters. And yeah, I feel like it's not a lot going on right there, but I think the potential could be, yeah, I think they have a lot of potential, and there's a storyline there that I would love to watch actually. But yeah, and then you got the whole Lee and Isaac situation that I would absolutely love to watch. Yeah, guess we don't get that. Yeah, have you watched season 2 of My Life with the Water Boys, and how did you find it? Are you team Cole or are you team Alex? No wrong answers, by the way. That's a little piggy. Yeah. So yeah, that was the Scrawlrbox 118. I don't really have any inspiration, so this is what it is because I just want to be done with it, to be honest. It's been a really long time since I used water-based markers, and I'm struggling, to be honest. I'm so used to alcohol markers that I don't like water-based anymore. Pastel pencils, they are quite fun. I do like them. Yeah, and the paper, in my opinion, for the pig it was fine. It's like a little ghosting, but not bleed through. But on this one, I do not like it at all. I can't handle water or a lot of layers with markers, which is typically the way I like to use markers, so it was a bit thin for that. Yeah, you can see it better here that it does warp, which not a fan of. But it didn't bleed through, so yeah, but I'm not a fan of the warping, and in certain areas it did kind of scratch the paper and lift it too much, so the texture of the paper is ruined. Yeah, now I hate this one to be honest, but at least I made something, and I quite like the pig. And yeah, this is probably a shorter video, but at least it's a video, and at least I made art. So art, using that term loosely. But yeah, I'll probably dabble around with the pens a bit more in the future off camera, but to be honest, they're probably gonna end up being given away or end up in the back of my marker cabinet. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!